The show is about to start. You have to show a look, have a look, or give a look. Faces, beautiful. No one ugly allowed. Are you ready? Here we go. Fashion is the art. Designers are the gods. Models play the part of angels in the dark. Which one of you would ever dare to go against? That beauty is a trade and everyone is paid. Fashionista. How do you look? Fashionista. How do you look? New York, London, Paris, Milan, Tokyo. I think it's in Japan. Asia, Malaysia, Las Vegas to play. LA, if you pay my way. Fashionista. How do you look? Fashionista. She's got it
All the elements, assemble of excellence. Shining, she is so flawless, incredible illusionist. Miss Gay America. Miss Gay America. The best of the best. She is beauty, she is grace. Perfect in every way. This gay America. She's got it all. All the elements, a symbol of excellence. Shining, she is so flawless, incredible illusionist. Miss Gay America. Miss Gay America. The best of the best. She is beauty, she is grace. Perfect in every way. This gay America.
Good evening, everyone. It is me, Miss Morgan, the Queen So Nice. They named her thrice. And I'm also your anchor of excellence. I'm so excited for this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are all bringing the excellence already tonight. And we just got started. It's only been not even a minute, 52 seconds. But I'm so excited for this evening. We have the Royalty Review this evening because in January, the week of the 13th to the 17th, we are having a fabulous event in Little Rock, Arkansas. So make sure you tune in on the live feeds as well as Facebook Live because we are going to give you the ins and outs of the pageant week. But tonight, I'm so excited. We have two fabulous, fierce, amazing pieces of royalty of the America system. We have your Miss Gay America as well as your Miss Gay America Femme 2025. But a little bit about what's happening with me. I want to talk a little bit before these fabulous people come out because I know they are going to own the screen. And before we get into me, hit that share button. The more people we bring in, the more people we have fall in love with the America system as much as I do. So hit like, share. I don't even care if you bring your friends, family, or enemies too. Bring them all. So with that being said, I want to talk a little bit about Anchor of Excellence. I'm excited this year. I will be at Nationals in Little Rock, Arkansas. So make sure you tune in on the Miss Gay America page, as well as my page too, because I'll be sharing some background info, as well as interviewing all walks of life during the America System Week. So definitely tune in. But without further ado, I want to bring in the two people that we are all here to talk to this evening. Without further ado, let's bring in first your Miss Gay America 2025, Miss Ivy Drip. Hello, Angel. How are you tonight?
Hi, Boki. So gay, so good at it.
I'm living. Let's bring out this beautiful diva. Are you ready for her? Because I'm excited because
Yes.
she's gorgeous. She is #1. She is our Miss Gay America Femme 2025, Miss Naomi St. James. Hello, gorgeous. How are you?
I can't hear you.
You can't? That's all right, because you look beautiful.
I can't hear you.
You gotta tap the unmute button that's on your little screen. Try
Can you-
again.
Can you hear us
No.
now? At
I
all?
don't know.
Right there in your little screen, there's a thing that says unmute.
Well, she hit unmute.
Shit.
Naomi, Naomi, do me a favor. Log out and log back in. She can't hear us.
I'm gonna come right back. Okay.
I love her so much. And actually, since she's not here, we can share a little bit that she is not
Hey,
tech savvy. I
no,
love her
not
so
at
much.
all.
And I'll tell you right now, looking like her, she does not have to worry about nothing. She can do it
It's
all.
the
But she-
costume change for me, friend. Like
we know
I
that.
just
We
I
know that.
disappeared and I come back and all of a sudden costume change.
Yeah, she did that. She's like, you know what? It is 81 degrees in my room. I'm costume changing. Can you hear us now, my love?
I can hear you. I don't know what happened. If
We were
you
just
were there, then you weren't there for some reason. I didn't touch anything, I promise.
no, you're fine. No, you're so adorable. And also, we were just commenting on how fierce you are for a quick costume change in the moments that we were Americaizing.
Ma'am.
No.
So,
Well,
thank you so much for joining tonight, you two. I know you've been busy and worked pounding the streets, doing the America thing and doing the prelims, scooping up all those fierce contestants for this year's pageant. So thank you so much for all you did this year. And thank you for joining me tonight, because like I said, I know you've been working hard tirelessly to make this year a fabulous year, which you both did, as well as your Esquire, Christopher. So thank you, thank you.
and we're
Thank
still
you.
working, so it's not like, I mean, we got step downs to prepare now. So it's like literally like preparing for like a little mini pageant for us to compete in again.
This
Yeah.
is true, but you already won, so some of the stress is.
I think I'm gonna go back and defend my title. I don't think I'm gonna step down. I think I'm gonna defend my title. I
Baby,
think
you're gonna do like Queen. Yes.
That could be a cute. That's a cute moment. That's a cute moment. And you know what? Seeing what you do, you give them a run for their money, honey. So,
thank you.
But you
so
say, no, I shouldn't say that on the people's lives. Maybe I
what?
should. So we were talking about like fundraising and doing things, and I think it would be fabulous to do a fundraiser pageant and have the formers compete.
I'd go.
I
I would go. Well, hopefully, I'll be one of the formers, and I can do it too. But
Like an America All-Star pageant.
yeah,
girl, like we were talking about it last night whenever I was at Oz, and somebody said, "Well, are you allowed to compete again?" I said, "No, but however, if they decide to do an All Stars and
We
we
lost
do it,
Morgan. What happened to Morgan?
girl, she was gagged. She said, I can't take it. My God, just the excellence abounds."
I
And
can't even
off she
hear
popped.
you.
Ah,
I don't know what happened.
what's up,
yo,
people?
There we go. There you go.
hold on. I'm gonna relocate as we're chatting, because I ain't doing that again.
Girl, pay that cricket bill or
I'm screaming. Y'all talk about that charity event real quick.
But wouldn't that be fabulous? Like, I would, girl, you
I
see
can't
now
even hear
Naomi can't
you.
hear me again. I hope the people can hear me. The people, if you could hear me, would you come out to the function if we were raising money for the if we decided to do like a charity event and pick some organization and we do a lot
Can
of
you hear me?
fundraising? Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Ivy, talk now, Ivy.
I'm here. I'm
I,
queer.
I
Get
can't
used
even
to
hear.
it.
I can't hear Ivy.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear Ivy.
I don't know.
Wow. Wow.
Should I try to
I'm
come
back.
back?
You can. That's fine, because you know what? They're all going to be waiting and watching for us, because
Okay,
we have a lot
I'll
of
be
great
right
things
back.
to talk
We'll
about.
try
Take
to
your time. There's no. We have all night, baby.
take 3.
Girl, the
That's
sequel.
hilarious. I live. But listen, as in
But like
any
really, if
fabulous,
it was like a Miss America All Stars event and we bring the formers back and we all compete for some BS nonsense, whatever, but as a charity fundraiser, I
heck
think
yeah,
that would be fab.
I think it's great. And you know, I love a good fundraiser. So
Yeah.
anything. There we go.
All good now.
Good, perfect.
Yeah.
You know what? As great pageants do, like the America system is, there's always some hiccups, but you know, at the end of the day, we all shine, and we give our excellence. So that's what we're doing. So thank you all so much for getting into it. So listen, let's get into it. But first, I'm going to remind those 24 people that are still watching us in the midst of my ringamaroo of coming on and off. And make sure you hit that share button. The more people we bring in, the more people fall in love with the America system, as much as the three of us do, as well as everyone else. So let's talk about the pageant season thus far, because like I said, you both have worked tirelessly to, as well as Christopher, to just represent the America system, be that fabulous royal court that I love to call the three of you, because it is fierce, amazing, and we all see it. Y'all bring it. And I just want to talk, and ladies first, Naomi, if you'd love to talk a little bit about a highlight or two of something that stood out this year. I know there's probably so many wonderful things, but something that maybe stood out to you during your reign thus far.
Honestly, I think for me, watching my femme contestants actually win a preliminary and get that first America crown put on their head and just seeing their reactions, I think to me that's the best feeling. I know that how I felt when I got that first America crown, the big bucket on my head. But I think just to see their excitements and see that they love that they have for the system and their want to be Miss Gay America Femme, that truly I had 11 prelims, so all 11 of them. And then the first alternates as well. Like everyone's super excited to go to nationals and compete for the pageant and potentially reign next year. So I'm super excited for all of them. It's not honestly, it's not a I can tell all my contestants at the end of the day, I've already won this pageant. It's not about me, it's about you guys. And I'm here for you guys no matter what. So I can look horrible, I can do whatever, but to me it's about making sure you guys shine and show excellence and be the best you can be.
Well, I have to say, I was able to see a few of your preliminaries and see you do your thing. And I'll tell you, besides looking absolutely stunning every time you walk into anywhere you go, but also when we're starting the orientation part, you get down to business as well, because you wouldn't do anybody good if you just fluffed it up. You gave them in a nice positive way the information that they needed to be set up for success, and it was beautiful to watch. So
I mean, listen, I want to be successful. I want everyone who has gotten their tickets so far this year to actually be Miss Gay America Femme and have that opportunity. So I'm not just rooting for one girl or two girls. I want everyone to have that opportunity to shine and be in this place that I am today and be able to reign. So I want everyone to have this chance and opportunity. So
well, you did amazing, and I know that you're going to get all your accolades this year, as well as moving forward as being the first Miss Gay America Femme and doing it right. So
thank you.
A blueprint.
A blueprint. I love it. The structure, the foundation, the skeleton. I love it. All right, Miss Ivy, how about you? What was something that stood out to you that I know, like I said, I know that you both have been through so many great adventures this year, but is there anything that's sticking out to you that?
Well, and like I'm a two-parted, so kind of in the same vein. Like my favorite part of doing the pageants were like the fireside chats after the pageant was done. Like once we know who has the crown, we know who has their tickets. Being able to like sit and really get to know the contestants and know the people that are out supporting the system. So like that to me was invaluable, but also every other Miss America has had to kind of like wing about herself and do her own thing, and she's out alone. The fact that I had her and that I had Christopher all year long and had so many prelims, I can't imagine doing it without them. So like my best thing that I got out of it was that one right there.
That one.
Whichever
I
the
got
directions
because I
of
know
the
you were.
things.
That's all right. You could put it both of us. That's all right. No big deal.
Yeah, and I got to see you a bunch too.
Listen, I was there. I was there. I was there. I was rooting the both of you on every time. Like I said, it's just, and I mean it. And it's just because I've been doing the system for a few years, and you see everyone doing their thing, and everyone has their skill sets, and everyone has their other things that they're improving on. But I must say that watching the both of you was really cool this year, just because you both were taking the job very seriously, and when you were on that, we'll say stage, but what I mean by stage is the whole experience of the pageant weekend or the pageant day that you were doing. It was just really motivating to watch, because you took it and you ran with it, especially both of you being a part of the system so fresh.
But
so
But say that other one though, girl, you've been around Miss America for how many
well,
years?
I meant like, yes, I know Naomi's done her thing.
You know what? Listen, I had a lot of I guess sisters that I already looked up to and had that, I guess, blueprint to kind of follow. So I've had exposure with that. So I knew that when I won, I knew what type of title holder I was going to be. And it's all because of all of the former sisters that I've met and helped kind of took pieces of each one of them to help create my own reign.
Sure. I just want to shift gears a little bit just because why not have a little fun this evening? Because we're moving it forward. So Ivy brought up a little something about just the after pageant conversation and info. Was there anything fun that happened after the pageant? The hair's down a little bit, that you remember something cool that you've seen or done? And we'll try and keep it PG-13, but I mean, like, because I know things happen. You're going out your junior thing. Like, could it be that you went to a club after with people and you saw a celebrity or,
Well,
I
like,
the only celebrity we saw was when we went to World Pride,
yeah.
and we went to the RuPaul World Pride show, and we were just waiting for our Uber outside, just minding our business, and walked by us is T.S. Madison and her entourage, and she stopped and uh, talked to us, and she was a lovely,
yeah,
lovely
very, very
talk,
sweet.
very, very sweet, took pictures with us. And, I'm not the kind of person when I see celebrities that I'm like, oh, girl, I kind of let them do their thing, but
Hmm.
spoke to us first. So I felt like I should respect her and talk to her back. So, I mean, that was kind of cool, I thought. So,
Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, World Pride, having all three of us out and being in all of those rooms, I think was
Mhm.
one of the coolest. Like, maybe not a post pageant, but during the season. Yeah.
And I have to say, and it's something that stands out on social media too. Like for when I get to view, and I think we've talked about this before on a live, is that the three of you together is just captivating. It's fun because you all three have great energy and you're doing it united. And I hope that the years to come, it sets that precedent and that united force that represents the America system. And it was just cool to see.
Yeah, because it's like, because we've said it all year long to all of our contestants, but like, I have my girls and she has her girls, but like, her girls are also mine. You know what I mean? Like, collectively as a unit, we've kind of attacked all year long to make sure that everyone feels seen, everyone feels heard, and everyone feels supported.
Mm-hmm.
and same with Ivy, like, we be at prelims and I'm coaching her contestants and they're taking the ideas I have, you know, me sponsoring some of her contestants to go to do other prelims because I believe in them and I want them to get their experience at Miss Gay America. Um, so it's to me, her girls are my girls are her girls. It's all like one big family. And I always
Yeah.
tell the contestants during orientation, not only do you have me, but you also have Ivy. So if you have both of us, you have two people wanting to help you and be great. So
Yeah.
I live. Have you mastered how to pack for each prelim now?
Ohio got me. I'm not gonna lie.
Why
Uh,
is that?
I
It
had a
was a lot.
I had to pack 13 different looks and two suitcases.
Okay.
You find out what you made of in those moments, friend. That's
Yeah.
when it happens.
So and keep it under 50 pounds a bag.
That's
So,
true.
15 different or 13 different costumes, of course, hair, shoes, and
Your real people clothes, because you have to like exist
I
outside of
I
drag
literally
for
had
a
I
week.
literally had no real people clothes with me because everything was packed. I literally had an orientation look for my girls, judge look for or interview for the Miss Division, and what I was wearing was what I was wearing. That's all I had. So
So when you've gone to, and not even just Ohio, but any other prelims, have you forgotten anything that you were like, what am I going to do? And then,
I make a list. It's weird when I pack. Like I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna wear this costume with this music. So I make a list of what I need and I check my list off as I'm packing.
okay.
I know it sounds weird, but it's like kind of like my kind of way I
Sounds sounds prepared.
it sounds prepared. But no, I haven't really left anything. No.
And you see, I've gotten myself, and I'm about to say, because I'm a knock on wood too.
Right.
I haven't gotten myself at the pageants. I've gotten myself when I got back home from the pageants. Cause like I'll have everything packed for the function, and then when I get home, I still do drag on Bourbon.
Mhm.
So I'm on my way to Oz, and this happened to me the other day. I had taken my carry-on bag out because I had like my electronics and stuff in there. So whenever I got home, like I needed my phone charger, and I
Mhm.
plug my little switch up and pull my laptop out. And so I had sent my music for my show, get in the car, trucking along. I'm like, okay, I got two bags, all the tights are washed, everything good. We're rocking and rolling. About 45 minutes away from my house into New Orleans, I go, my makeup and my jewelry are in that carry-on at my back door.
Mm-mm.
Got all,
Mm-mm.
baby. We had gowns, we had hair, we had enough costume changes to make it through three shows. No makeup, no jewelry.
So what'd you do?
Prayed that a friend would
What-
be ever so kind as to let me dip into her box
Right.
and bought some eyelashes.
And that would be, see, that was the one thing I was going to say, Naomi, was that like I can do a good checklist, but I feel like that one makeup bag that I have, it would be that one thing I have to make sure I have, and I have to triple check it because that would, I mean, how else are you going to live without the makeup?
Well, see, you only wear makeup from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I'm wearing makeup all day long. So that's the first thing I pack.
Girl, I see you. You always looked this good. What do you mean?
That's the first thing I pack is make sure I have the makeup in the bag. That's the first thing. That's priority for me. So yeah.
I'm telling you, girl, there ain't nothing like getting 45 minutes away and being 45 minutes to your destination and going,
Mhm.
well,
So what
okay.
about what about your crowns? Do you like carry that? Would you be? Is that more of like a sacred thing that you keep with
It's,
you?
well,
So that's
yeah,
like it.
yeah. Go ahead. No, you go ahead, Ivy. I'll
So
follow.
it's basically in your contract whenever you sign, and it's in the rule book of that. Like whenever you are traveling, priority numero uno is the crown. Crown has to be in a case and has to be carried with you on the plane, no matter what.
Okay.
So
Oh,
this is
So
our personal item if you think about it,
yeah.
because I
Right.
carry on, but I also have like a bag that matches the carry on. And so I have it like in like this Tupperware type of container thing, and I kind of juggle it in there. And I just realized this when I was packing for this trip. I'm in Cleveland right now. I realized that my little bag that I keep my crown on actually extends to go bigger than what it's been doing this whole year.
So you could have tucked in all the goodies in
So
this.
I could have, and like at the bottom, it has like a zipper, and then it's like about that much fabric comes out on the bottom. I'm like, oh my God, that's would have saved me so much, give me so much more room. I could have actually packed clothes for Ohio in
let's say
here.
you could have close.
That could have been two walkarounds, girl. Two walk.
Right. But yeah, if you
No.
have to carry it on the plane, it's not allowed to be checked at all.
That's so
Yeah.
interesting. See, I would just be scared no matter what that I would break that crown, and it's like such a
You
sacred.
will.
Well, TSA broke my crown, my tiara actually, because I've never had it in TSA. I've never had it been pulled aside
Pulled.
checked before. And when he pulled out the crown box, I was like, be careful. And he pulled the tiara from like the very tip part out.
Uh-huh.
And they're very fragile at that point, and it just snaps. Lucinda's literally has fixed my crown and my tiara plenty of times.
Oh,
So years.
Yeah, so for the girls that win, if something happens to your hat, it's gonna be okay. It has happened to literally every single Miss America. It baby, you can breathe at that thing inappropriately.
mhm.
But
Like
the cool thing
we
was
were
is
in
like
Seattle and we were walking through a doorway, and I'm a good foot taller than she is. So she goes sailing through the door, everything's fine, and I went walking through and didn't realize that they had one of the little like automatic
Mhm.
door closers. And baby, I caught the top of that thing and I thought my life was over in that moment.
Mhm. Oh, I know.
But the
Maybe in
cool thing
6 months.
was happening with Ivy, like let's say for example, because I always brought my tiara and my crown with me.
Yep.
Um, because with different hairstyles, it's hard to use the crown. But like it was kind of cool because I'm like, well, shoot, if I broke something or if she broke something, we can be like, here you go, use
Mhm.
this, whatever. So it was kind of like a third and fourth option for us.
Backup. Yeah. In case of emergency, break glass.
And
We
now you're looking at your crown and you have this little dot here. That you're like, okay, that was done there. That was done. That was fixed there. That was
Yeah, it's
memories.
third in the
Memories.
back. I like, you need to put like a band, like a solid band back there or something, just to kind of keep it from bending. But
Ending. So since we're kind of talking about the traveling and stuff, have you ever had like a America sighting, meaning like someone's approaching you at the airport or in transit where they're like, oh my God, it's Miss Gay America or Miss Gay America Femme, you know? Has anyone done that moment with you?
the gays are rampant. Yes, they do. You know, they'll be like, you know, you be walking like, oh, I think that's Miss Gay America or Miss Gay. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's definitely kind of cool,
I
especially
love.
flight attendants. You know, you have a lot of gay flight attendants,
Mhm.
so they'll be like, hey, I know you from somewhere. I can't picture. I'm like, oh, then you know,
Mhm. And then you're like, and yes, I would love a glass of champagne. Thank you.
yes.
That's cool.
and I was about to say, and especially like that's one crazy thing about like going through your years that everywhere that you go, you walk in the room and everybody knows who you are, and it's you figuring out who everyone else is. Because
Um,
I've got a lot of people in New Orleans that don't necessarily know what I look like out of drag because I'm always out in drag, and so to have people recognize me like
mhm.
this, I'm like, hey,
So random, because random question for you, Ivy. Then, so with that being said, how does that make you feel? Like that, you know, when they see you as Ivy Drip, and they're like, boom, spot on, and then it takes them a minute. Like, is that something that you enjoy because then it's kind of like you're Clark Kent at that moment, or and
and
then
that's something about drag that I've always enjoyed is like because I'm a theater kid. Like as a theater kid, you go out, you go on stage, you put on a character, you do a performance, you do a whatever. When the curtain comes down, you kind of get to go back to
mhm,
normal, real life, whatever it is.
mhm,
And so I've always enjoyed that separation in doing drag.
mhm,
And so that's been a get used to of normally I could just kind of walk around incognito and get to where I'm going and do what I'm doing. But now it's the hey, you Miss America, right?
mhm. And that's probably gonna be there for the rest of your life, which is so exciting though, because you deserved it, you earned it, you lived it, right? Naomi, because you know I was going to ask because when I've seen you, you paint. Do you paint a little bit different for like pageant stuff and performing as opposed to your daily? Like,
Oh, I mean, this is like, I would never wear this for like performing. I mean, I go in like, I always tell girls I'm a trans woman who does drag. Like I love to put on the cosmetics, put a black crease on and put 17301 bottom lashes, top lashes. I'm all about that. So
I just want I low key want to be you when I'm coming out and doing my thing
yeah,
because you are.
definitely the makeup routine when I do shows and do pageantries is completely different than
Mm,
my normal day. I can do this in 30 minutes. A show mug is probably about an hour. Pageant mug is about an hour and a half.
mm. Do you are they not to foreshadow what we're going to talk about later, which is the pageant week, but are they allotting you time to get prepared, or is it going to be like such a jam-packed week for you both that the days that you're actually on?
So I think our week is actually going to be the easiest week that we've had all year long because we don't have to do any of the administrative stuff now. Like we're not having to worry about overseeing scores and tabulating and doing all that. It's kind of just we're performing and we're getting to finally sit down and watch a pageant
Mhm.
just to watch it and enjoy it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, less
At
stress.
least I think.
And we can sleep in if we wanted to. Like that was one thing. Like, you know, like for Midwest, for example, I literally got in at like 7 p.m. and it was an hour drive to the hotel. We had a show that night. By the time I got to bed, it was 4 a.m. in the morning. And then I had orientation at whatever. And then the pageant lasted till 2:30. I'm like, okay, we gotta go because I have to be on the road by 4 a.m. because I have a
Mhm.
flight to
Yeah.
catch. So I really didn't get any sleep. So the fact that I can actually get to sleep in a little bit
Mhm.
and actually enjoy myself will be kind of cool as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, did you I know we keep on going back to travel, but this was what your was like. But now, did you ever travel together? Did Christopher travel with you? Did you ever travel the three of you at one time,
The
Like
three
on a
of us that
plane,
like on the same plane together somewhere, or any of that kind of moment?
No,
Me
because
and Naomi have.
no, we've only done it for like going to Fort Lauderdale because
Hmm.
mine was pretty good at like. So when we go to Fort Lauderdale this weekend, I've landed in what was it in Houston? Is that where we land?
Yeah.
And she lands in Houston, and then we're on the same flight from Houston to Fort Lauderdale.
Hmm.
But no, because we're from different areas.
Yeah.
And with Christopher,
Y'all have traveled together.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well,
Whenever y'all
when was
came
the
into y'all were on the same flight,
For World Pride, maybe.
maybe.
so when was the last time that the three of you were together for an event?
Um,
North
Sweet.
Carolina. No.
No. Heart of America.
Yeah, we were all at Heart of America
Well,
because I flew into Phoenix.
in true Morgan fashion, since I'm just living my life during my podcast, I thought, you know what? This is the end of the year. And before the year ends, I wanted to see the three of you come together as one. So I invited a special guest this evening. If it's okay, I want to introduce you.
No, it's for the girls. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. Mr. Christopher Inez Onyx. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Watch her have more makeup
Hello.
on than you do.
Uh-huh.
Don't
Christopher,
you let me down.
let's hold up. Let's give it a minute to reprogram because I am so excited.
Not you gonna gag us, girl.
Listen, I know, but you know what? And I'll just stare at that beautiful face too. I'm gonna let them figure it out. That's so funny because I've been watching them backstage, getting it together, getting all cute. Hey, they're gonna come back
Naomi,
on.
she gonna have more makeup on than you.
Hold
You better
up.
watch out.
I got it.
Uh-huh.
Boom. Hello.
Oh, and there she is.
Yes.
Sorry, I was having testicle difficulties.
Don't worry. I wanted to get them and we got them. We did.
Yes, yes, hi.
Hi.
Hi, friend.
How's it
I live.
going?
It's like a little reunion and I'm just here. So, Christopher, we were just talking about the pageant year and traveling, and of course, and I don't think I've had the three of you on when we were talking about it, but when you did New Orleans. So I figured you would come in and tell us all the good dish that we didn't get to about the behind the scenes fun for New
So I
Orleans.
haven't had a chance to go to New Orleans yet.
I thought it was, oh no, World Pride. I meant World Pride. World Pride,
Okay.
sorry. World Pride.
Yes.
Ivy's from New Orleans doing her thing.
That's all right.
So World Pride, I meant all the backstage fun and antics that we didn't get to that you were going to come in and spill the tea.
I mean, there wasn't really. We're a very even keeled, very put together group of people. We did have, um, I would say the most fun actually was us all together getting to see Laverne Cox speak at the pre-parade event. We were in the lineup. We were directly behind. Oh goodness, what's her name
Renee
from?
Rapp.
Renee Rapp, yes. We were directly behind Renee Rapp. And so we were in the holding area with all of them as well. So it's kind of like that ability to do that and hang out with those people. We walked around before the actual parade starts. So we got to meet up with some New Orleans folks because they were up in there in the parade as well. Was super fun. But no, we're boring. We sat at the hotel, had dinner. There was one
Trying to
night
big our backs.
that
Trying to
that
what?
big our backs.
Big or bad? What's that mean?
Big our
Eat.
backs. Eat.
8.
Oh, got it. I got it. Okay.
Yeah, so we did eat quite a bit. There was that final night. Ivy and I were waiting for food and whatnot in front of the hotel for like 45 minutes.
That man was so lost in that Uber.
He was.
The one thing that I live about, because I can't remember who I talked to about the World Pride weekend, right?
Mhm.
But it was definitely on a live. But I just remember talking about when I saw pictures or videos of you all in the car together with the shades on and doing the thing and dipping and doing. And just, do you feel like the crowd was there? Like, because I feel like that's what it looked like in the pictures, where there was just people and love and acknowledgement for the great successes that y'all are doing.
Absolutely. I think that the fun part was the juxtaposition of World Pride and then the events that happened in DC the week or 2 weeks after World Pride, and just the dichotomy between seeing how many people were out in the streets. Naomi and Ivy both made fun of me because I jumped off the back of the truck at one point and I was running down the
Running down the street.
He was like Oprah high fiving everybody. I was like, get your ass back in this car. He was like, and like at the end, he's like, my feet hurt.
So,
Wonder why you walked 3 miles.
Well, but at least you got the car, the moment, the
Mhm.
fabulousness. That's cool. I love that. So, since we're just chatting, Christopher, was anything fun this year that stood out to you as during your reign?
anything but there's been so many fun moments. I mean, I think it was cool the first time that the three of us got to work together. It wasn't for a pageant. It
Mhm.
was when we went to Mississippi. That was the first time we got to like actually spend time together at Oxford Pride. So thanks Fendi for having us. And I think that was a great way to kind of kick off our year of and us together, but not in an on moment where we had to be in administrative mode right from
Mhm.
the get go. We
Mhm.
got to let our hair down and hang out with each other a little bit before we jumped into the pageant year itself. So I think, like, for me, that's really cool because most times when you reign with other individuals, especially being spread out across the country, usually it's the pageants themselves when you get to work together.
Mhm.
But we've had a couple moments, I think. And then Arizona week, I'm partial to Arizona drag and how much we are an America state and what we do for we roll out the red carpet. So it was awesome.
I promise you I'm coming out there.
Yes.
I promise, I promise.
It's like the mini nationals, honestly. Like the whole
Mhm.
it's just full of packed things to do. Daniel is an amazing promoter and he like does this whole week and brings out all these farmers and he's just all about Miss Gay America and he's one of the reasons why Arizona is so, I guess, known in the American system. So
Great.
Now, is it warm in Arizona? I feel like it's warm there.
it's
Like
It's a
oh
little
probably
yeah.
bit.
6 degrees right now, right?
It's
What's
something, yeah, it's in the 60s right now.
oh okay.
I'm moving out there. That's it. It is a
Yeah.
blizzard on this side.
I don't know. I'm not in Phoenix right now. I'm in Cleveland. So it's like I'm in a blizzard. So
Yeah, no, I leave in the morning to go to DC because I have my DC prelim on Saturday. So
How many prelims have you done thus far?
4. This will be my 5th prelim.
Everything. And then how many more do you have? 'Cause-
Right now, 4. 4 more.
And anyone that wants to get a prelim, hit you up. And Casey
Hmm.
Sunshine as well.
Gulf States area, I would love to have a prelim in the Gulf States area. We definitely have some contestants down there. I'm excited for our Cascadia prelim in the Pacific Northwest and getting some boys out there. So we've got gentlemen who want to compete and they need some support in their backyard.
I love that. So, for the three of you, so say if there's anyone out there who potentially would like to be a promoter and help open up, how would they go about that? Whomever wants.
I'm about to say, so you can email any one of us. You can also contact Michael or,
Monica.
well, because I was about to say, because for the next year, Michael, Rob, and Monica are going to be blended with America and Femme. And then the following year, Monica exclusively. So
Mhm.
you could reach out to any one of them and
Excellent.
we can get the ball rolling.
And then Casey Sunshine as well for Esquire.
Yep.
Absolutely. And Monica also as well when it comes to Esquire as well.
Good work.
Monica has been
Good, perfect.
support since day one, even back when we were still in Mr. Gay America. Monica's been a huge support. I talk to Monica just as often as I talk to Casey, so it's great.
I love them all. Love them all.
Hmm.
Can't get enough. Can't get enough. Um, I'm just so excited to see everyone together. It's actually kind of blowing my mind a little bit, just so we're on the same page. So why I'm thinking about my next thing I want to talk about, Naomi, where are you in Cleveland? Can we talk about that?
I mean, sure. I mean, I'm here for my step down gown, doing the fitting, seeing, of course, the Queen of Beats, Coco Vega. Um, just make, like I said, it's literally now after the prelims have been done, now it's literally I have a month and a week and a half or whatever to plan a whole step down.
Hmm.
So this whole I've been to Vegas almost every single weekend since my last prelim. I go to Vegas next weekend because I'm rehearsing with my backup dancers. It's like it feels like I'm preparing for my package from last year
Yep.
again.
That's everything. And you're doing, I mean, did you go to, do you say Las Vegas for your dancers for this past year?
Yeah, that's
As your
my
dance.
dancers are from Vegas, so I was literally flying out almost every other weekend. So this weekend, I was there last weekend. This weekend, we're gonna be in Fort. So I go home tomorrow, and then we leave for Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, and I come home Monday, and I fly back to Vegas next weekend, and then I'm home, and then fly to Vegas, and then nationals. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, and then of course try to make sure all of my costumes and hair, everything is done.
And your checklists are written and checked off.
Mhm.
Ivy, do you have your dress in motion? Yeah.
Girl. And that it's at the point now where it's like as long as I can get my hands on everything, and I have rehearsals with my dancers Tuesdays and
Mhm.
Saturdays until we get there. So it's final countdown.
So I have to ask, there was a dress that I saw in a video clip. I don't know if it was like on your feed or something. It was, you were just walking and loving. Is that something that we're going to see at nationals? It was like this gown.
That's from last year. That's my gown that I won in.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. I was
It
about to
was
say,
beautiful. You looked great in that, girl. You looked so good.
yes, girl, during the Christmas festivities and my pretty
Mhm.
things.
Christopher, are you going to bring out all your goodies for this upcoming pageant season for
Uh,
nationals?
for Miss and Femme, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm actually started this week. I've pretty much got my outfit completely ready for opening for Naomi's opening, and I've got a good idea for Ivy's opening, what I'm going to wear as well. Um,
Your
yeah,
spooky
I'm really excited
things.
because it's a lot, but I'm excited. Two
Now
really great things.
I didn't want to tell Ivy and Naomi in front of them, but I just remember a conversation that we had at nationals last year that I said I wanted to be your wife for the year.
Hmm.
And then you said, no, thank you. I want two. So then you sneaked in two. And I was like, okay. But it just, I was singing all your praises as well as you too, just how wonderful you all have been representing the America system as well as yourselves and our community this year, and just taking just the utmost pride and seriousness of what you're doing. And it's just really cool to see. And it's very motivating to see you all shine and do your things. And what's even more fabulous, if that's the way to say it, is that, and you're doing it in your own authentic ways, because everyone has their own styles, which is really cool to see. Well, I want to talk about the pageant week, and I don't want Christopher to leave yet. So do you mind just hanging out with us while we're chatting? And then
Not at all.
please feel free to join in, because I just love seeing you and you being around us. So let's dish about the pageant week, which is coming up in January. It's January 13th to the 17th, I believe. 17th is a Saturday, which is when we crown our next Femme. So let's talk about, so Ivy, I'm going to start with you to kind of like foreshadow the week. Well, actually, it's the both of you, because I think we do orientation the same day, correct?
No, I'm doing a separate one strictly for my contestants.
Okay.
On Thursday.
Perfect.
It's important that Ivy has her orientation with her contestants and let her have her moment. And as far as me, let me have my moment with my contestants. Because some of my contestants won't be there on the first night of Miss as well. So
I love that. And then what's fabulous is I'm sure you both will be there to support each other too, which is
oh,
fierce.
absolutely, yeah, I'll be there. Just sure.
Looking fierce as usual. Just hi, I'm here, being Miss Naomi. So Ivy, why don't we start with you then? So picture this: January 12th, rolling in to Little Rock, Arkansas. So you're preparing and everything. So the next day, which is on Tuesday,
13th.
the 13th, orientation starts. So why don't we talk a little bit about that day?
Yep. So that'll be orientation and that'll be prelim night one. So depending on which group you land in, I believe groups 1 and 2 will be doing interview and evening gown, and then groups 3 and 4 will be doing talent.
Mhm.
And yeah, hit the ground running. It'll be orientation in the morning, make sure everybody gets a tour of the venue and kind of makes their way around. For any of the kids that haven't competed before, the Robinson Center is wonderful. You come
Mhm.
down that elevator, you arrive directly into the backstage area. It is the most easy and beautiful way to get in and out. So easy breezy, beautiful
And
on
that's
that
right.
day.
I do remember, that's right, because it's the orientation, and then after that, you just get ready. It's time
Yeah,
to, get started.
because soon as orientation is done, though, we're gonna get interviews rocking and rolling for half the
Mhm.
kids, and
Mhm.
once interviews are done, they're gonna go and put on their pretty dresses, and everybody else gonna do talent.
Yes, I'm excited. And that's so for my the podcast, Let's Get Down to Excellence, I'll be
Mhm.
there all week, and I'll have my good friend Jordan, who's going to come around and help video. And so I'm going to station myself around interviewing during personal interview, should contestants want to chat. And, I'm hoping to be there during orientation, just get like, and actually what I was foreshadowing for later on is having a cool memory video for everybody during this week, because it's just so amazing how we're doing everything all together. So I'm excited. And then I really, where you were talking about the elevator, boom, you're there in the back. I kind of be what I mean, tucked away a little bit. I want to be right there because that's where all the action is. So,
Maybe that back hallway, right, right before the stage door. That's where
mhm.
it's at.
Legends will be walking by, and I'm gonna be like,
Well, and what's crazy is that like somewhere in that group of kids is our next Miss Gay America and our next
mhm,
Miss Gay America Femme. Like they are qualified, they are here. It's just a matter of
mhm.
seeing which one rises.
I know. You know what's crazy? Even in that hallway, maybe the next year's Miss Gay America will be there too.
Yep.
Maybe.
And there's so many there's so many new kids that are coming in this year
Mhm,
that I'm excited for everyone to get to see on a national
mhm,
stage because and I think the others can attest to it as well. Like rolling into these places and getting to meet the people that are out in these communities, there's so much talent and there's so much heart out there, and the amount of people that have become interested in America and kind of want to
mhm.
come in and see what it's about. I'm hoping that they keep coming back year after year and that continues to grow.
Well, and not to say it again, I will repeat myself a million times because the three of you deserve your accolades, but you all set a great tone this year to motivate people to be a part of something special. Because if you and the legacy has always lived on. Everyone's done a fabulous job, but this year was just very unique, and y'all stepped up to the plate and really just was, by different walks of life coming in, and also being your authentic self, which is different styles than maybe was unexpected. And other people are seeing that and coming in and getting excited about it too. So I guarantee you people will be coming back.
Mhm.
So Tuesday happens, and then
Wednesday, we swap. So then whoever did interview and evening gown the day before will do talent. All of the talent kids will do interview and their evening gowns. And
mhm,
then the following day is when Naomi's festivities will get going.
which, and a real quick name right before I get to you. So if somebody's watching right now on the feed, or they watch this later on, and they can't get to Little Rock, Arkansas to see the whole week live, they can purchase the live feed that will be showcasing the night's events, not the personal interviews during the day, which I'll be there doing it. Don't worry, I'll show you all of my live feeds. But you'll see all that having to do. I think you can buy that week package deal where you can see all the prelim stuff
Yeah, I
as
think
well.
there's a whole package that you can buy for the whole week. But I
Mm,
also want to say though, I think it's awesome that you're gonna be behind the stage. Because I always tell the contestants, I'm like, the prelim is one thing, but nationals is a whole different ballgame. So
mhm,
the fact that you're gonna be there and kind of showing them actually what happens is besides all the talents and the orientations and then the interviews, people waiting in the interviews nervous, like
mhm,
holding hands, praying. Like I think it's important that people get to see that
mhm.
behind the scenes as well and not just what's on the stage.
And I appreciate that. I got goosebumps. And then and that is my mission too, because that's always been my mission about this podcast, as is that it's not about me. It's not about me and my success and accolades. It's about everyone that comes on the podcast and everyone seeing them, because everyone has their voice, and I want people to be seen, and the authenticness and the camaraderie and just all that pageant week, that we know what it's like, but the viewers at home don't know what that's like. And that's partly what I want to do.
Because baby, getting a glimpse in that back hallway when everybody's getting ready to go out for gown, it's something else.
I'm
But
hoping.
also too, what is amazing is a lot of people don't get to see this as well, is the tunnel of former MGAs
Mhm,
that is backstage as the reigning is going to give up her number.
mhm,
Like they make this whole tunnel.
mhm.
You know what I mean? And it's just amazing. Like I got to see that last year when I was behind the stage. I was like, wow, this is awesome. So to
I
be able to show people that like it's the sisterhood, I guess, behind the stage, is it's just what our patch is about. It's not just about being the best and being the fiercest. It's about making connections and making long life sisters. So
Mhm. And that's obviously, and that's clearly why I'm saying it's not. Yes, you want to win and be fierce and amazing, but it's that family, the sisterhood, the good
Yeah.
feels that keeps me
that,
coming.
and
So
that's what I tell all my contestants. I said, you know, I've lost more pageants than I've won, but it's the everlasting friendships that you make at these pageants that will live longer than any crown,
yeah,
you know? So I always say, you know, go in there with the expectations to meet long life friends as
mhm.
well.
I love it. So when and I can't wait to see you running up and down the hall. I'm gonna be living to see you doing your thing in that hallway, girl.
I can't wait to show my gown. It's gonna be good. Like I had to up my from my evening gown. I had to be like, okay, Coco, we need to design something that is gonna make this look better. So
Mhm. So I do have a favor to ask then, Ivy and Naomi. Is it okay, like if you're on stage and busy and Christopher just needs that arm candy, can I be that step in? Is that okay? Or
you won't be the first, you won't be the last.
He's gonna
just
have what,
one?
5 of us by the
Honestly,
time he's done? He's greedy.
I am. I'm gonna have
Just the
5 Miss
wife, literally.
Americas. I'm gonna have the most Miss America. I will be the male in the male division, have the most Miss Americas that I will have reigned with. Once
When
it all
did you
because I have 5.
when did you get crowned?
October of 2024.
24. And then it's 20.
I stepped down. My last day as Gay America Esquire reigning is May 2nd,
Fabulous.
2026.
Fabulous. And you've done great. I've loved seeing you on social media doing your things too.
Thank you. No, I mean, even from you talk that last piece you're talking about escorting, I think for me, having Mike and Rob from day one, they were there when I won Mr. Gay America, and they've been an awesome resource for Casey and I. But also, when it came to Miss America this year, they were like, I was there all 5 days, performing all 5 days, did all of the escorting for all of the gowns on final nights, and get to do that again this year. And even for the boys that want to be a part of this and become the next Gay America Esquire, it's more than just our division. It's being that support to our queens, and being a part of Miss Gay America Week is the fact that I get to do it twice gives me goosebumps.
Really, really cool. Um, so Naomi, we are on Thursday.
Hmm.
We're done with the misses. They did their prelims. The scores are in. We know they know who top 10 are. Um, so talk to me about Thursday, because it's a little different, right? Or is it kind of the same setup?
Well, no, actually, because we only have one prelim night and we have 20 contestants to get through a
Okay.
prelim. So if I'm correct, I haven't. I believe I'm correct, but I was gonna confirm with Mike and Rob this weekend when we saw them. But we have literally all 20 contestants doing gown and talents for prelim nights. And I believe they are doing interview Friday,
Which is my final night.
which is final night for Miss, if I'm correct. And maybe sorry, but I'm pretty sure it's Friday. I was gonna double check. And then so by Saturday, we know who the top 10 is.
Okay.
So by Friday afternoon, we will know who the top 10 is for Feb.
And I just have to show, because Michael himself said that is correct.
Okay.
Bless.
I
Thanks,
gotta give it.
Daddy.
You know, sometimes things change. You know, I just want, you know, I didn't know. Just want to make sure. But yeah, it's so we'll know who the top 10 is. I don't want to know who the top 10 is. I'm gonna go completely
You
blind.
don't?
No, I do
I
not.
love that. I love that. I think that's
I
because you can feel when it
yeah,
happens.
I want to feel the excitement as each name, as like each contestant's name's getting called, the excitement they feel. I want to feel that excitement for them. So I don't want to know who the top 10 is. I don't want to know who top 5 is. I don't want to know who the winner is. I just want to be surprised throughout the whole way.
And you see, and that's what going into finals is crazy for me is that all year long we are the only ones that know what's going on
Mhm.
because we're doing all the scores. So we see everything that's coming down and we double check to make sure that everything's correct. And so having to not do that for finals week is driving me nuts. I'm like, oh no, babes, I want to know. I want to look at the numbers. I want to see.
You're like, actually, I'm bringing my calculator. We're doing this together.
Who knows? They may not even show us. I don't know. I mean, they may not even show us. They may keep it in their little secret envelopes. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but
But it's like that's the weird thing of like you do all of it all year long and then when it finally gets to the point of like, okay, I'm crowning whoever is taking this from me and you don't know what's going on, I'm like, I want to know, babe.
That's
I want to
the
know.
2 nights of like so Naomi, I don't mean to come back to you again, but I do want to know so for final night, how many contestants are competing? Like, is it a top 10 as well, you said?
yeah, we'll do announce the top 10 for final night.
Okay. So
And
it's
then 10 will compete in presentation and then talent, gown, onstage question.
how many contestants do you have for prelim?
Well, we had 22, but 2 kind of dropped out. So we have
Okay.
20. So that's actually, I think, a pretty good number. Um, Last year we had, I believe, 13 or something like that. 12, 13, 14. I'm not sure. So it's still a,
Amazing. It's amazing.
yeah.
You
Mhm.
take that because it's awesome what you did. So I was just curious because I was just trying, I forgot, I know you had mentioned 10, but I just wanted to confirm that it was 10 for top 10 so it's 2 top 10s, which is going to be a wild ride of Friday and Saturday night. So I'm excited to see it all go down, or at least be backstage to see it all go down. But so what does everybody plan on doing after the pageant on Sunday?
Cussing Mike and Rob out. I'm just kidding. I'm so good. I've been making a list of people I'm going to cuss out after. I'm
Baby.
so kidding. It's not true. I didn't. Um,
Mhm.
Honestly, well, we'll be traveling back home, so we're going to be exhausted. But
Yeah. Because I was gonna say, like, not necessarily the Sunday after the pageant, but so give up for hers on the 17th, end of Miss
Mhm.
America week. Mardi Gras is on February the 17th, and I've told everybody I will see you all after Mardi Gras.
Oh, I have some interesting fun facts. Rob is in and he's chatting
oh,
as well. And
Daddy.
so, yeah. So Rob says, we'll tell you as the week goes on, unless you don't want to know.
Oh
And
yes,
then
Daddy, I want to know. I want to know.
but this
Please
is
tell
where
me.
it gets juicy because Rob said, I think Naomi would be the first to not want to know, but I can respect that. I live.
See that?
I don't know. I think I just want to be. I think I just want to be surprised with the contestants. You know what I mean? Because I know how hard each of my girls are working, and I want to feel that excitement for them when they're called.
Mhm.
I just
You
love that you have because like it's
The
I don't
willpower,
have the
the will.
yeah I ain't got the willpower, girl. I don't have the strength. I ain't
I
got the
know. Who
strength.
knows? Maybe I'd be like Rob. Be like, who won the damn pageant? You know, maybe I'm a crowning,
Right.
but
And I would be the same way too. I would be like, I'm gonna not do it. But then as like the energy happens, I'm like, fine, just tell me.
Just
Like
tell me. I've got to know. I've got to
the
know.
energy's hitting. So well, that's fab. So is there anything else that we want to talk about the week at hand? Now, everyone that's watching knows to definitely, if you're going to be home and snuggled up by the fireplace or hanging out with your squad to wearing your America t-shirt merch that's on Miss Gay America page, cheering all
Mhm.
the contestants on. And they're going to buy their packages to view the whole week, as well as especially Friday and Saturday night, which are our 2 top 10 nights. But is there anything else that we should hit? Not necessarily for the contestants, because I know they're going to get their orientation and all that fabulousness, but for the viewers at home to look out for.
I mean, log in, tune in. The talent that's going to be presented for the entire week of Miss America. Like, there's so many amazing entertainers and a huge variety of entertainment. So that's what I think I'm excited to see is like the variety of talents that are going to be presented. It's going to be a hell of a week, all week long. Every prelim night, every final night, it's going to be something to watch.
And I like that with my contestants, like I have such an eclectic group of girls that are all so different from one another.
Mhm.
So it's not just gonna be like, oh, we've seen this before, we've seen like it's literally gonna be 20 personalities, 20 different styles, 20 different talents on that stage. So it's gonna be kind of cool to see how it all plays out at the end.
Mhm. I agree. I also wanted to pop on here for those that are watching. This is how you can link up. And I also had mentioned, and I mean it too, definitely check out the merch and all that good stuff too, because there's some fun things on there that you can scoop
Yeah.
up.
Dan can do bathing suits. He's been trying to get me in a two-piece Miss America bathing suit since day one. You can do umbrellas, you can do duffel bags, backpacks, whatever you can think about putting a logo on, he can do it for you.
Claps it on. I live. I'm going to leave that up there for just another minute or two. So something else is coming up very soon. I think it's, if my memory serves me correctly, I think it's on Saturday, right? Is it Saturday that we're doing
Sunday.
contestant? Sunday is contestant drawing.
Yep.
So are we doing that together or?
Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
I'm flying to Fort Lauderdale on Sunday. We're both flying to Fort Lauderdale. So I get home tomorrow and then I'm on another plane the next day on Saturday to Fort Lauderdale.
That's going to be so much fun and that's exciting.
Well, I'm excited because right now it's like 20 degrees here. Outside it feels like it's 10 and it's blizzarding. So I looked up the weather in Fort Lauderdale. I'm like, I'm gonna wear my fur coat. I was like, oh, it's 76 degrees. I don't know if I can wear a fur coat in 76
You're going to
degrees.
be like, where's the pool? Where's the hot tub? Let's get down to excellence.
I think it's supposed to
Okay.
rain. Actually, it's supposed to rain this weekend though. I looked at the forecast. So
I hope not, because like it's gonna be such a full circle moment of that when we went in for our orientations at the beginning of the year. Like that's when me and Naomi really clicked. Was that everybody else kind of went to bed, and it was me and her sitting at the hot tub, cocktailing,
for 5 o'clock in the morning, like just
and just
lit.
running our mouths, just running our mouths.
And Christopher, you remember as well. Remember when you got crowned and that fabulous feel, the euphoric feelings that you get, and you just, it's exciting. It's so exciting. I'll feel it one day. It's fine. No big deal. So is there anything for anyone? Oh, I do have a question about the live feed. I know it's so random, but the numbers come out of something. Do we already pick out what we're pulling them out of? Do we get something unique for that? Or are we just doing it in a hat?
That's a good question. That's such a great. Like Ivy was said, that's such a professional question.
That's
Uh,
such a good professional question.
yeah,
Wow,
so
my
it's,
goodness.
And you know
Uh,
what? It's okay to keep it a surprise.
I would say that's a Sunday problem. That's also what Ivy says. That's a Sunday.
Mhm. That sounds like a Sunday problem.
I love it. I love it. So is there anything out there? I mean, we hit an hour, but I could chat with y'all forever. But is there anything that you want to talk about that we didn't talk about as far as like your reign or things that, what about after the fact? Do you have anything up and coming? Do you have any plans on what you want to do with your newfound next steps of your plateau in your life after America?
Ivy and I have talked about plans. What's next for us? We're not going to divulge that information, but we have plans. You know,
Okay. I can't wait to hear about that at
Some
national.
things we want to do.
Christopher,
um,
do you have anything that you're planning on doing it come in the middle of next year?
In rest, 18 months is a long time to reign.
Yeah. A
So
vacay.
I have, unfortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately, the week after my step down, I have a 5-year anniversary as emperor that I will be celebrating for our Imperial Court of Arizona coronation is the weekend after my step down. So I go into my 5-year anniversary mode for celebrating that. And then hopefully my goal is I want to go to Puerto Vallarta the weekend after that. But we shall see because I have Coachella a month before that.
Do you feel like being a reigning, we'll just say the three of you being part of the royal court, do you feel like it's opened doors for you already as far as opportunities for you to do other things that maybe you want to do, but it's a more tangible because it's quicker of a, I don't want to say gratification, but it's like it's offered for you?
we've been fortunate enough to be in a lot of rooms that a lot of people don't necessarily get to go in because of being reigning. And so it's all like your reign and what comes after it is all about what you make of it, right? Like everybody can be presented the same opportunity, but it's okay, here's the torch. Now you're either gonna run with it or not. That's entirely on you.
Mhm.
So like I know I've got a couple gigs coming up that'll be traveling that I would have never had because I would have
Mhm.
never had the opportunity to go out and meet these people out where they were.
Mhm.
So I I think it's really whatever you make out of it.
I think for me, I've gotten a lot of other pageantry systems inbox me about running for their pageants. Um, Now I won't say which ones, but like I think they saw maybe how visible I was as Miss Gay America Femme
Mhm.
and they liked that visibility that I gave the Femme division. So to have maybe someone potentially representing their system to be able to make their, who's really dedicated to being visible. So I mean, but I don't know if I want to do any more pageants. I'm
Mhm.
not quite sure. Never say never. I love pageantry. I love competing. I always tell girls competing actually, I think for me, helps me grow as an entertainer each time to learn something new.
Mhm.
Um, but it's very expensive. It's super expensive to compete and super expensive to step down.
Ah,
So make sure the people that are going to Little Rock or the Venmos that might be out there, make sure you give lots of love and tips to the
Our
ones
tip was, yeah, I always tell Monica every time I see her, I say I only take hundreds, so make sure it's
Well,
and
me
that's
as well.
like, because girl, I cannot wait to get back to hosting gigs again. Like that's what I enjoy doing as a
Mhm.
performer. Like performing is great, and I like doing the things, but like I love hosting
Mhm.
functions and feeling that energy in a room. And girl, I can't put a microphone back in my hand.
Well, it's really fun to see because I know you have the Oz in New Orleans that you have events and shows at, and it's really fun because you have a what's the name of the show that you have that's it's like more of like more alternative, I guess you would say,
Freaky
like
Fridays.
Freaky Friday. That was me gently saying like
Yeah, the weird. I call it the Weirdo Queerdo Show.
I live and I was
Naomi
watching.
call it the Gooba Gaba Show.
I call the Gooby Gobbies.
Have you gone there to see or perform?
Oh, she made me perform.
I made her do a Freaky Friday. I was like, "Oh no, friend, you coming to my house? You're gonna come and do my things."
Uh,
So what did you what was your
I
vibe?
told them there was absolutely to be no videoing of me performing because some of the things that I did not, as a title holder for the American system, did
Understood.
not want them to see.
Was
It
it
was
like
so good though.
so can we get like a little nugget from that? Like a
I mean, you can say a little bit if you want. I don't care.
I mean, it was very so the way that we advertise the show is that it doesn't necessarily have to be scary. We
okay,
like campy and trampy and vampy. So
got it.
you could give any one of those things. And baby, she came in and was the radiant symbol that we all know her and love her to be.
I knew that's right. I knew that's right. She
It
was
was a good time.
she covers all the boxes. She does it
Yeah.
all.
All
And
the
that's the thing, like,
subcategories, all the subcategories. You give me
25 down the line.
if you give me a theme, I'll hit all subcategories.
I love it.
yes.
I
But
love
that's why I
Christopher, have
love
you
Fridays because like it gives somebody an opportunity to come and do the things that they might not
Mhm,
necessarily be welcome to do on other
mhm.
days or that they've kind of been nervous to do. I'm like, oh babes, we have these audiences trained. I want you to come out and give me the nonsense.
That's everything. Christopher, have you done it as well?
I have not. Yeah, I need to get out to New Orleans.
We're,
One of the states I need to cross off my list because I've crossed a bunch off. This
mhm.
rain.
I'm coming with you. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do the gig.
Well,
Absolutely.
and we all got to do one in Phoenix, which was fun though,
Yes.
because all three of us got to do a show together while we were in Phoenix.
See, I love that. Have you ever done like a trifecta number together? Like a
At
duet?
Pride, we did.
What did you do? Like what was I'm screaming. See, I
Well,
knew
it was weird because it was like they were like, okay, we want you guys to perform, but we want you to all perform together. So we're like, well, crap, how are we all gonna two females and a male lead? Like how what can we do that fits that like mold?
And that's
Uh,
also short, sweet, and to the point.
yeah,
Right.
sure. So we end up doing like Seasons of Love from Rent.
I love that. Why did you like like was there something funny that happened or was it just funny that you like that was the number that you did?
No, it's like whenever you go to Pride and you any other Pride and it's all right, where's the this is me. Roll it out. Let's go. It's very
I love it. Oh, I'd be like, and can you give me the microphone? I'm singing live. Period.
And
but
the song is like only like 2.5, 3 minutes long. It's very short.
Yeah.
So, and it was like walking them. We did it. We're like, okay, bye. And we just, I said, get me in an Uber. I'm exhausted. Take me home now.
I love
and then I sat in the front row and open face sobbed while Shoshana Bean sang her face off. It was
Yeah.
wonderful.
We also got to hang out with Shoshana in her dressing room too, and play with her little dog, Sammy Davis. Jr.
Is she like everything that you picture her to be?
And
Such a
and then some.
yeah.
I'm so jealous because she just is everything, a beam of
And
light.
just me. Who is she? I don't know who she is. I had no clue who she was.
At the time, you're saying like
Yeah, I'm so like anti like cultural work. I don't know who anybody is, especially
You
when I come.
knew who Raven though was.
Well, I mean, of course, I mean, I grew up watching her as whatever. But anyone else, I had no clue who they were. Like Renee Rapp, I was like, who was that? They're like, oh, it's from the girl from Mean Girls. I'm like, oh yeah, like I had no.
But you know what? Sometimes the innocence is better because in this way, when you meet them, you can gauge them for their authentic self. Like you don't have a pre-judgment.
Yeah, I can tell you one song that Shoshana Bean sings. I couldn't even name one song. Like I
Was she singing her own music or was it like other covered songs that she's done like because she was it Wicked out first or already at that point?
Yeah, but I think she was just singing some repertoire songs.
Mhm.
Doing her
it's
thing.
Which,
from
baby, I can listen to her sing me the phone book.
Literally. So, all right. Well, I love you all so much. I cannot wait to run around with all you during nationals and just have a blast and make memories and show the world. I say world because we're going to get out there and just show them what America is about in backstage, on stage, and in between. And the three of you have just done such an amazing job this year. And, and like I said, I know you're going to hear all your accolades through the rest of your reign and when you step down and even past that. And Christopher, I know that next year in May, it's going to be absolutely delightful as well. I hope that I get to come out there and do a little cover of Let's Get Down to Excellence so I can showcase Esquire and all the wonderful things you all do.
That would be amazing.
And yeah, I just adore you all so much in each way that you bring this to me. So thank you so much. I was going to kind of come up with something different and creative as far as the ending of this moment, but I think that bringing Christopher out was the highlight of the evening. Just kidding. You all were amazing. But in true Let's Get Down to Excellence fashion, I would love everyone to just go around and because it may be different for you now because it's the end of your reign or ending of your reigns of what your meaning of excellence is. So I'll start because I'm kind of throwing it at you. I kind of didn't probe you first. So I'll just start for me because it's always ever changing as I hear everyone's stories or things I get to see firsthand or my experiences that I have. And, it's plain and simple. And I just want to use one word. It's community. And excellence is about uplifting our community together and being your authentic selves and allowing your community and community members to be themselves and shine. Because right now, not everyone gets to do that. And it's a shame if we don't take advantage and use our voices to shine, shine, shine. So community is my moment of excellence right now. So Naomi, can I do ladies first?
Sure. So for me, as I ended my reign, I think for me to me excellence is selflessness, and it's literally putting others before you to help them shine. Like for example, like this year, like I tell my contestants, it's not about me at the end of the day. It's about you guys. I want to make sure you guys are on that stage to the best of your ability, and if I have to sacrifice something to make that happen, I'm going to do it. So to me, it's just being selfless and making sure that everyone has the opportunity to be excellent. Because I've already been excellent. I've been doing excellence all year round. So to me, it's about just letting others be excellent as well.
I love that. Christopher?
I'm gonna piggyback on yours, but us community. But for me, it is how much support the contestants receive from their communities, whether they are contestants for Esquire, Fed, or this. Um, we're in some really crazy times right now, and this platform gives people the opportunity in front of their communities and have do amazing things. And these contestants that are getting the support from their communities that are showing up, wow, all these things going on, it's beautiful to see and beautiful to watch. I know that some people feel like pageantry, if you can't pocketbook, that you should be doing it. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to pencil whip other people's wallets. If folks want to hand over money because they believe in these contestants and they believe in this system, by all means, they should have that opportunity to do so. And great on the contestants for building that community where they can say, hey, I have this dream, but support me and come along with me.
I love that. I love it. It's all about shining. Ivy.
And that's a kind of to round it out. Like, I think excellence is about showing up, like, not only for yourself, but for each other. And that I think has been really evident all year long of that it's really about being in the room and being present and being open with the people around you and trying to just uplift each other and inspire each other and help each other over the finish line.
Mhm.
Like, I, I've kind of talked about it all year long at all of my orientations and at all of my pageants, but like, again, the world is on fire outside. So while yes, we're in a competitive setting and somebody has to win and it's all going to shake down the way that it will, still being able to smile and clap for your friends that worked just as hard as you did to get to this point.
Mhm.
And the outside world doesn't care who had the prettiest hair and who had the most beautiful gown and who had all these things. We could assign a value to that in the way that we're doing the evening and the competition. But at the end of the day, it's about being able to be there for each other as a community.
Thank you. Thank you all so much for being here tonight, taking time out of your day to make my dreams come true for my little podcast called Let's Get Down to Excellence. And I'm so excited to chat with you more of the week of the pageant and being Christopher's arm candy whenever needed. But I'm just very excited for the week, and it's just going to be magical all the way around. I give hats off to each and every one of you for all you've done this year and the things you're going to continue to do. And I'm so excited to see what you do on stage in
Thank you,
January.
love.
So,
And y'all make sure y'all tune in on Sunday. Number drawing will be happening. It'll be on the Miss Gay America Facebook page. And for any contestants that have never gone through number drawing, we're going to have that number drawing happen. And then there will be a window of time after numbers are selected for you to be able to swap if you would like to be in a different group so that your competition days line up for you. Once that window is closed, we will be publishing the official contestant list for both Miss Gay America and Miss Gay America Fan.
I love it. Anything else anyone wants to share?
No, I'm ready to get in bed.
All right. Yes. Go snuggle up in that 81 degrees, babe. I love it. All right. I'm going to have everyone say goodbye to the viewers out there. Miss Naomi, why don't you say goodbye to everyone real quick?
Bye, everyone. I'll see y'all next month at National.
Thank you, my love, for joining tonight.
Love you.
All right, Christopher, thank you so much for popping in and giving them all that little surprise that we did.
Oh,
You're
wait, I
fabulous.
lost. I can't hear you.
Say goodbye. Oh, I'm just going to say goodbye to Christopher, and I'm going to say goodbye to everyone for Christopher. I love him
Oh,
so
no,
much.
I can't. I was like, I don't know if you can hear. I kind of can read your lips and can see you're saying, but I'm going to say bye because I can't hear you anymore. But thank you guys so much. I have DC this weekend. If you're in the DC area, come out to that prelim. And later on this evening, I'll be posting the rest of my prelim calendar as it stands right now. So bye.
What an angel. What an angel, Miss Ivy, as well. Thank you so much for joining tonight. You are the best, as well as just this fabulous royal court, and I can't wait to see all your greatness in January.
Thanks, my love. And thank you for doing this every month and as much as you've done it. Like, you are the MVP, and I'm excited that you get to like really give everybody a glimpse at what Miss America Week is like and just help like grow the family even more.
I'm excited. And I'm going to have a little meeting before that happens. And there's a lot of things on my checklist of things that I want to try and push the envelope with so I can see what I can do so the viewers at home can see some other fun things and different people that I want to interview, not just contestants and stuff. I want
Yeah.
it to be a whole well-rounded experience. So
I'm about to say, because it's wild the people that are in that room to watch that final night, and the people from everywhere in the community that come out
don't play
that
if I get into that.
that you wouldn't know if you weren't there.
Don't play. Don't play. If I will go wherever they let me go. So,
Uh-huh.
so I love you. Say goodbye to the
All right.
viewers, and I will see you
Love
on
you.
Sunday.
Bye, viewers. See you Sunday.
Bye, sweetie. What a fabulous evening tonight. What an epic moment. It is such a well-rounded year for me as far as full circle. I started the year with the 3 fabulous people from the Royal Court of the Americas system. And I just want to name my names just because I want to give them the respect. Miss Ivy Drip, Christopher Inez Onyx, as well as Miss Naomi St. James. Just what a great year. I started off my podcast this year. I guess it would be season 3 with the 3 of them, and I get to end it this year with them. So thank you and a shout out to them and everyone watching and supporting this year. And please check out my social media as well as MissGayAmerica.com and Femme to get information about the podcast happening at Nationals this week. Thank you all so much for joining in tonight. Have a happy, safe, and healthy holiday, and I'll talk to you soon.